Today, we're talking about microphones. We are testing out something new up here. We got the 7 Rims microphone, and why this is cool, if it's actually a pretty good microphone, it's really budget friendly, and it actually has a forward-facing microphone and a reverse-facing microphone. So when we want to talk about Haley, I can flip the switch up top, and now we've got both directions recording. Haley, you got to hold down the fort today. See ya. And we're headed to FedEx to grab something for the new studio. Also, have I shown you guys these mounts yet? All right, so we're headed to FedEx to go ahead and grab our podcast studio setup, which I'm pretty excited for. Yes, you heard me. We are starting a podcast on the channel. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. I definitely had a few episodes kind of queued up. I had a good amount of friends that wanted to be on one or do one. So we got about 4 episodes in the queue right now, and let's get the equipment so we can go ahead and talk about microphones. Ready to roll. Quick shout out to Benchmade. Real nice made knife that I might not need right now. All right, so that microphone was very easy to set up, as you could imagine. We threw it where the shotgun was previously. We got our pop filter on here. I think it is time to check out the Rodecaster, figure out how easy this is, how crispy the audio is. Let's try that now. All right, we're doing a quiz. These seem a little aggressive, no? So, do they really need to be this big? All right, so first thing first, we gotta update the firmware on here. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's day 2. We got everything set up and working. I think we should take an overview of this. I also want to call out, I would not normally record this far away from the shotgun mic, but wanted you to hear it. We're about 5 feet away from the mic. And so now as I'm talking behind the camera, you can hear my voice clearly. So let's take a peek at the Rodecaster here and the Procaster. First off, why is there a pop filter that comes with this kit? I actually found out, so there's an internal pop filter inside of this. This screws off. You don't need the pop filter. We'll do a quick sample to see if this does anything. My guess is it does not. Overall, Rodecaster, super simple to use. Literally the only thing I could not figure out is what these little buttons did. So what they do is isolate the output. So if you're listening to like the master, for example, I could only listen to this channel or maybe channel 1, tune their mic specifically, make sure it works perfectly. Levels, everything up here is really nice. You can see right now I am talking to the mic. You can see the levels going up and down. You'll notice this is going to be affected by how much we turn up here. And then yeah, just super simple to use. Settings, because I got the Rode mic, let's go ahead and actually look there. If I go into microphone, everything's kind of pre-configured already. For the Procaster, you got the Broadcaster NT1, pod mic, a few other things on here as well. Lots of cool stuff. So yeah, I really like this so far. Levels for your headphones, master levels. I'm probably never going to use the pads, but if you want like applause or music, or maybe I get an intro for the videos, who knows? But yeah, and then phones. So you basically got Bluetooth for pairing. Super simple. You got a plug on the back for a phone input, and then you've got your USB audio. That could be your computer. You could do a lot of things from there. So if you want to play any music files, videos, etc. from a computer, right on here, all records right onto an SD card. You can also offload that via USB-C. Nice work, guys. All right, so as we're gonna go around and throw this back on its stand, let's go ahead and figure out the audio on here. So yeah, we'll use the pop filter for now, sure. So Gonna turn these back up. Notice I'm not monitoring right now. I can kind of see everything on here, so I know the levels are good. Audio quality is good. Audio quality is not gonna be good for what you're hearing, so let's press record, and now we just went live on the microphone. The one things I was trying to mess around with, so right now you can hear just seriously good audio, and let's remove the pop filter, because again, that's going to be worthless. So you're listening to the audio from here right now on the Rodecaster directly. One thing, like right now, you know, I don't want to be this close to the mic as I'm recording a video, so I can kind of pull it away. We can turn the levels back up. You're going to get more echo right now. So notice the level of echo that you hear at this point. And then notice the kind of improved quality, the lack of echo. I got my washing machine, laundry machine going in the background. I doubt you can hear it on this mic. You might be able to pick it up on the microphone on top of the camera right now, the 7 rims. Both good mics, very different use cases. So I'm pretty excited for this so far. Just a quick intro here. I've got desktop stands coming. I wanted this to be semi-portable so I can go travel to friends' places if I'm on the road, whatever, and just be ready to roll with the podcast and get them going. But overall, I think this is obviously going to be drastically improved. I can do voiceovers. We can do podcasts. Real happy so far. So let's switch over and we'll talk about the 7 rims that we've been shooting on top of with this right now, and we'll take an overview of that microphone. All right. Now, I do not have a B camera, so what we're going to do is throw the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus $250 microphone on. And so one thing to note right before we throw this on here, I want you to hear my voice. I am talking to the back of the camera right now as we look at this. Because of the dual direction of this microphone, you have the ability to do this. I'm going to make the Rode facing forward, so similar to how this is, and you'll see the difference in quality right. All right, so with the Rode right now, I'm effectively talking into the back of the microphone. The advantage with this, and let's take the wind muffs off here. So you can actually see how compact this guy is, and then it's actually got this directional switch. So right now it's just front facing, and now it's more kind of omnidirectional. So it's going to pick up back here and up here. The one nice thing I like with this is a lot of these will separate by channel. So when you have it like this, it's left and right channel. This will be right channel. This will be left channel, for example. And when you flip it forward, so it's only coming out the front here, it'll actually have it so this is just a single channel. 7 rims did not do that. They actually thought through this process, and so it's always coming through both channels, which is super convenient when you're recording and editing and post. So you don't have to mess around with the channel levels at all. It's just going to always be on both channels, regardless of which mode you have this in. All right, so at this point, I went ahead and flipped around the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on the camera so it's facing my mouth. I really want to compare it to what is more viable, and that is the Rode Video Micro. All right, so as we're looking at these, you'll notice not only are they very similar in terms of size, but also in terms of price point. So these are really A for B type comparison versus the VideoMic Pro Plus, which I'm recording on. I just know it's going to be the best audio quality for things I have. So honestly, I don't know why at this point you would go with the Video Micro. It's been around for a long time. Granted, fundamentally, kind of microphone technology hasn't drastically changed. This is going to give you a lot more use cases because it has the capability to switch between the front and then the front and back microphone. So this is a no-brainer for me. If you want a small, compact microphone, I've been using this a lot when I've been going off-roading, for example, because it's just so tiny and so easy to throw on top of the camera. It's not massive like the VideoMic Pro Plus, even though you're going to get the great quality out of the VideoMic Pro Plus. This is a really good mic. Been pretty happy with this so far. They did send it to me for review. For my style workflow, the thing I'll call out, right, I'm more focused on kind of getting the best quality I can. That's why we got the Rodecaster along with the Procaster. I probably will upgrade to the Shure SM7B at some point, but for those of you out there getting started, looking for something that has a lot of different nice use cases, maybe you're vlogging, this is a great microphone to look into. So 7 rims, it has not launched yet. It will be available on Amazon. As soon as it is, I will throw a link inside of this video. So this is not released yet. This is a pre-production model, but I think they really nailed it here. It's a good quality microphone. The build quality is solid. It comes with a decent shock mount. It's going to give you that directional output. Really good option out there. So go ahead and check this out. Let's hide this clutter a little bit for that last shot. All right, so podcast studio ready to go. I'm just gonna be transparent. These podcasts are gonna be all over the place. I have friends that wanna come on to talk about tech. We're gonna talk about the restaurant industry. We're gonna talk about AI. We're gonna talk about a lot of random things, working out, overlanding. So really just want a broad spectrum of guests. I just wanna have fun with it and I hope it takes off. Welcome to that part of my new channel. As soon as it's launched, probably 2-3 weeks, I think, I'll try to have the first episode up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up if you liked the video. And as always, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you next time.